Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on April 25th, at the hall of the TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang and Mr. Samdech Rolahom Sakhan, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of the Interior Kingdom of Cambodia, co-chaired the third conference on cooperation and development of Vietnam-Cambodia border province. Attending the conference on the side of leaders of the province, there were chairman of the Provincial People Committee, Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc.
Speaking at a meeting at the conference, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang emphasized that in the past time, despite many impacts from the COVID-19 pandemic, the developing cooperation relationship between Vietnam and Cambodia has still been promoted for a strong growth, especially the quick socio-economic recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the foundation for all ministry, central branches, and bordering localities to discuss and agree on measures to maintain the relationship cooperation, making continuous contributions to the good neighborly relationship, regional friendship, comprehensive cooperation, and long-term sustainability. Since the 11th Conference of the Socio-Economic Cooperation between Vietnam and Cambodia, the connection between the two nations in general and between border provinces in particular has become more deeper and more effective. The two sides conduct regular high-level visits and have aimed for several instruments for cooperation. Locality has numerous interesting and rich exchanges and cooperation activities, greatly increasing the import-export turnover between the two nations. In addition to the actions of the central government, defense and security cooperation actions are also carried out completely, helping for the economic development and guaranteeing social security. Deputy Minister Trần Lưu Quang also hoped that through this conference, the two countries in general and border localities in particular would focus on exchanging coordination, regulations, assessing the nature of cooperation activities, and from that, will promote and improve the cooperation efficiency in the coming time, contributing to the construction of a borderline of friendship, cooperation, and sustainable development between Vietnam and Cambodia.
Also at the third conference on cooperation and development of Vietnam-Cambodia border province, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang and Mr. Samdech Rolahom Sakhan, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior Kingdom of Cambodia, discussed and agreed on the direction of cooperation between the border province of Vietnam-Cambodia in the coming time. As a result, the two sides agreed that relevant ministry branches and localities in both countries should continue to communicate in order to complete and establish adequate legislative frameworks and cooperative mechanisms, foster collaboration between border provinces. The two sides reaffirmed the principle of not allowing any hostile force to use one territory to harm the interests in other. Closely coordinate to effectively implement legal requirements related to land border and actively propagate and disseminate relevant information so that both the province people and authority continue to consolidate and build a border of peace, friendship, stability, cooperation, and sustainable development. The two sides also agreed to continue investing in the effective development of the two-country land border gate system, including opening and upgrading the repair border gates, promote investment in infrastructure, transport facility connecting to the sides of the border, and connecting the border gate area with its country major economic center. The two sides emphasized their intention to keep bilateral commerce growing in general and border trade activities in particular, to support the efficient implementation of the border commerce agreement signed in November 2022, and to boost business. Businesses from both countries are looking for a chance to relocate Cambodia-Vietnam special economic zones in Cambodian district bordering Vietnam. The two sides encourage border provinces to continue promoting cooperation in the fields of transportation, agriculture, forestry and fishery, water resources, and meteorology, energy, education, social work, culture and sport, tourism, healthcare, justice, information and communication, as well as continue to promote cooperation between the front, association and unions of the two sides.
In the morning of April the 25th, Mr. Wyndon Swing, Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, chaired a seminar on digital technology application in agricultural production, implementing digital transformation in agriculture in the province in the fields of cultivation, supported software installation for 247 fruit growing establishments. There are also 24 kinds of fruit trees registered to implement Kuiper software, supporting 10 production facilities that have applied Kuiper software, printing 130,000 fabric traceability stamps, using the drone to spray herbicides on rice and fruit plants also, pivot irrigation on sugarcane using autonomous revolving irrigation system, and some farm and slaughterhouses in the cattle industry have adopted TE food software for traceability also. Flycam and GIS are used in the sector for the forestry for management, protection, firefighting, and prevention. The seminar heard from units sharing information about the use of digital technology in agriculture in the province, a common data warehouse solutions for specialized agricultural information system, and digital transformation solutions for the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. At the end of the workshop, Mr. TayNinhTVToday, Deputy Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, asked associate units and localities to strengthen the communication of digital transformation policies internally branch to develop high-tech agriculture in the direction of smart agriculture, digitizing building database system of agriculture sector, apply digital technology to automatic production and business processes, supporting businesses, cooperatives, and the people to connect supply and demand and consume agricultural products. On this occasion, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development also awarded OCB products certificates for 21 for the 3-star level products and 13 with the 4-star level products.
In the morning of April 25th, the Bronzo Department of Industry and Trade Interdisciplinary Inspection Team on Food Safety and Hygiene evaluated the work of ensuring food safety in Goyo District. As a result, the group paid a visit to the Tuha shrimp salt plant in Thanh Phước, Cameroon, which specializes in the production of shrimp salt. The establishment presented on essential documentation during the inspection, and no infractions were discovered. The delegation has requested that the institution continue to maintain the condition, emphasize the need of being properly outfitted with protective gear. Next, the delegation continued to inspect Kim Trang facility specializing in producing rim sticky bright paper, rim salt, vegetarian chili salted bright paper in Russian neighborhood, Goyo Town. Through the inspection, the delegation made the record of handling violation according to the Point P, Clause 3, Article 9 of Decree 175/2018. The production area had insect and harmful animals intruding. The Trade Union Executive Committee set out tasks and solutions for the term 2023-2028 at the first Trade Union Congress of the Bronzo Party Committee of Urgency Enterprise, which took place on the afternoon of April 25th, in which focus faithfully performed the task of representing and protecting legitimate rights and interests, contributing to improving the quality of life of labor unions members. In the period of 2019-2022, the activities of the Trade Union Executive Committee largely follow the superior Trade Union resolution, the direction of the branch, and the political tasks of the ENC to implement trade union activity, encourage cadres, civil servants, and employees to actively perform their professional tasks well. Education and propaganda have always been valued, but there has been an innovation in the nature of propaganda. With the spirit of innovation, democracy, solidarity, and development, the first Congress of the Grassroots Trade Union Party Committee at Blore focused on well implementing the principle of democratic centralism, solidarity, and building the trade union organization on a daily basis stronger. Continue to perform well the function of taking care and protecting the legitimate rights and interests of the contingent of cadres and civil servants. Renewing thinking, content, and more of trade union activity to work vertically. and efficiency, focus on propaganda and education to raise political awareness, professional qualification, ethnic and lifestyle of officers, employees, union members, contributing the party committee and NLC to complete successfully, accomplishing political tasks assigned by superiors.
In 3 days from April the 24th to April the 28th, the Center for Disease Control organized a training course on reporting and taking care of the reproductive health for 103 students who are officials in charge of the reproductive health care program at disease control centers, hospitals, health centers, and health stations in the province. At the training course, the trainees were updated with some news and important contents in the statistic reporting of the reproductive health program, update current documents on reporting, health statistics and reproductive health statistics reporting module, guideline for initial bookkeeping under the reproductive health care programs, unify the form of statistical reports and classify by district and commune levels, instruction on how to operate and use medical statistical software.
Ladies and gentlemen, in recent years, Goya District has made effort to implement administrative reform. The settlement of administrative procedure for organization and citizens is carried out in a timely manner. The spirit and service attitude of cadres and civil servants at NC has been raised. In the past 2022, the Goya District Reserve and Return Department handled administrative procedure on time with a rate of over 99%. The finding part is the center and rough-cutting task. Leaders of the district people committee always urge and unit to take charge of performing tasks, ensuring the implementation of the neural plan. At the same time, put the territorial on par work into the emulation and commendation regulation. Currently, 100% of administrative procedure under the jurisdiction of the district people committee. Basola NC and the people committees of commune and township receive and return results through the one-stop system. In 2022, the Department of Receiving and Returning Results of Goya District will handle administrative procedure to ensure proper authority, order, and procedure is respected.
This should focus on leading and directing via implementation to begin issue the district receiving and returning department's operation regulations as soon as possible to provide a foundation for execution. The second task is to lead the district receiving and returning department in receiving and settling administrative procedures, creating electronic records and managing the complex records handling process using the electronic and one-window program. Administrative operations are thoroughly monitored and overseen beginning with the receipt, processing, and return of the results in accordance with the rule.
Focusing on propaganda or administrative reform to help people understand their view, objective content, and the need to carry out administrative reform. Officials enthusiastically guide people to perform online public service, submit the application process via Zalo application, submission of procurements through the public postal service.
Service here is likewise rather decent. However, we would want the processes to be completed more quickly. So for each order number, the personnel will provide excellent service. It is also preferable that there be a person who frequently sits at the instruction desk to lead. For example, if someone knows, we walk directly inside. If someone doesn't know, we have to inquire around.
The district administrative reform also encounters some difficulties, such as the infrastructure has not met the requirements to serve the reception and handling of administrative procedure. The coordination is not loose, leading to some overdue documents accounting for 0.35%. Organizations, households, and individuals have to travel many times. Private people do not have enough conditions for equipment, the ability to access software application as well as website, so the number of online public service records is still limited.
Basis of solutions to overcome difficulties, we also first review the equipment to see what needs to be overcome. The second is directing branches with interconnected administrative procedures to actively coordinate in developing coordination plans for close implementation. The third is to direct associates, district units, and people's committee of communes and townships to
In the meantime, Goyo District strives to continue improving the efficiency of administrative reform with the goal of serving people and businesses, contributing to creating motivation for the local socio-economic development. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.